Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, and today I want to give a little rundown of the locations for the new summer update. So I've had a couple comments about people having some minor difficulty understanding how this event works, because it does work a little different than other events when it comes to location and going to the dungeon and all that stuff. I kind of mentioned it earlier that it's kind of perplexing. Eva mentioned that it's a bit of a maze and I didn't understand what that meant, but the more you play it, the more complex the locations are, and I kind of praise it because there's actually like 3 different areas in which you can do like pretty much everything in this game, in this event, but everything's kind of choppy and lopsided and not really as fluid as they would desire. And I've had a bit of people mention that and ask me, where do I go for this, where do I go for that. Real quick, hey Seed, you just wanted to say hi, I'm talking. Okay, thanks man, thanks for the luck, thanks for stopping by. Alright, so the main thing I'm going to mention first, because this is going to be the biggest question that I think is going to come about, is when you look at your achievements, it says, you know, you have to do each island 10 times in total, and then you have to do the Inochio versions of each dungeon. And if you look at the achievements, it says you have to do the normal 50 times. It has a 3 limit for each dungeon per day. So that means you have to hit, you know, 3 times, like almost, like you got to do a lot of days. Like I can't do I don't know the math right now, but like you have to hit this a lot of days, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, all the way up to 50. So like this is like really consistent, and the reward for it is one of the Sasuke scrolls, the Sailor Sasuke, and the other one is some tickets. So both are desirable and very low energy costs just to do the normal. But just to explain where that is. So after you've done everything and you come back to the main island, like you can talk to Ho-Oh and she'll say, do you want to go to Jabber Island? Do you want to go to Jabber Island Inochio? That's the mode we're talking about. Or Jabber Island Exit. And then the opposite for Crunch Island Inochio, and Crunch Island Exit. So Jabber Island, if you just click Jabber Island, is the basic dungeon. That's where it's going to take you to it. And you can do the starting achievements every day that reset every day. Then if you go to Jabber Island Inochio, this is where you do the Inochio version of the dungeon, where you don't get to bring any vanguards or mounts of your own, and you use Inochio throughout the runs, very similar to the Ho-Oh dungeons and the Toshi and Maida dungeons we've had in past events, and Komachi as well. And then Jabber Exit takes you to an area that you go to after you complete Jabber Island, when you can see all the partners, and you can actually do Jabber Island and I think Crunch Island from that location as much as you want. And the only reason you'd really want to go there is just so maybe you and your friends can be alone or be away from all the lag. You know, it kind of alleviates the problem that Gala had, where everyone was just at Gala and it just crashed constantly because of the condensed area. And the same rules apply here. Like if you ever load into this area on channel 1, the game is just going to bog down. You just gotta bail out to channel 2, channel 3, and if that's not enough, you can go to Jabber Island Exit or Crunch Island Exit, and both of them also have 3 channels. So there's like 9 channels you can go to do all that stuff. However, when it comes to the Inochio versions of Crunch and Jabber Island, they're only accessible from this area. So, and those are the ones that people are going to do every day, hopefully, for a long time, at least like 20 days. Yeah, it's about 20 days. About 18 days you have to do your 3, every run of Inochio if you want to get all the achievements. So it's a little around 20 days, a little less. And that has to be done in this area. You can only access the Inochio versions of Jabber Island and Crunch Island from the main area when you get off the train. So just to show that, this area here I'm talking about, I'm on channel 3, you come down the steps, and you have to talk to Ho-Oh. Apart from that, after you've completed all the dungeons, you talk to Sarutobi Sasuke, to get access in this area only. You cannot access these characters in the other areas, just this one, for the purpose of her item exchange and Inuchio's item Nyankoropan. You have to talk to her specifically. This one here, the treasure chest Nyankoropan. They're only accessible here. You can't access them in the other areas. Do I think this update will come again? This specific one will not come again. There will be a part 2 to it in August, hopefully. But apart from that, this specific... Well, that's not true. There have been redux. PC just got a redux of our last year campaign, I think. It's either PC or JP PS4. I think JP PS4 had skipped one of the summers and went I think JP went straight from Summer 1 Bug Festival straight to this update, JP PS4. But there have been known to be summer reduxes, so it is possible we could get this update again in the future, but I guess it really depends how bogged down or what they really want to do. I don't think anyone would really object to seeing Inuchio again. Okay, so moving on from that point, just going to show you guys the 3 locations. So if we go to Crunch Island exit, like as I said, it just takes you straight to the cave you go to after you complete Crunch Island. And this just is to act as a separate hub for friends or you who just wants to farm either a dungeon, either Flanker Island or... I'm probably saying it wrong, but Crunch Island and Flaker Island. I'm not really sure. And once you're there, you talk to Ho-Oh, whose location will change in every location. Jabber, it's Jabber. And she will let you go to either Jabber Island or Crunch Island from here, or even to Jabber Island exit. And if all else fails, you can just go back to the Summer Festival grounds when you want to undertake the Inuchio versions of either Crunch or Jabber, respectively. So let's go to Jabber just to show that real quick. This is like the beach area. I'm pretty sure that Crunch Island will be more important next update, because that is where the portal to the final dungeon, Shadow Grotto or something, is going to be. But for right now, these areas just exist as separate little hub worlds, so that we're not over clustered. So from here, you can talk to Ho-Oh and you can do, as I said, Jabber or Crunch, or just return to the Summer Festival grounds. Now, the only benefit to this, as I said, is from here, you can farm the regular versions of whatever with your friends, get at it, go at it, have fun. But the Inuchio versions, which are solo, can only be done in the main festival grounds, and that is what I have to do right now for myself. So I'm going to do a run of that just so people know where to go. Because that's the main thing that I've had comments about, was where do I go to do the Inuchio version? I want to get these achievements, I can't find it, I've been to every place. And I honestly had no idea either. First, I'd asked the chat, and I think Eva told me you have to go to the main place. I was like, oh, Summer Festival grounds, okay, cool. And it was really overly complex. And then I had to leave, so I still have to do some of that. So I'll do a run of each dungeon just to give you guys a perspective on it. The Hell version, of course, although the normal version is really important for the achievements. You can't skip your normals. It's like leg day, you can't skip it. We can't be disproportionate. See how long this takes to load? This is why you don't play on channel 1, because it's like by de facto putting us on channel 1. And pro tip, before you run out there and just run into the ocean of lag, just channel 2 it, channel 3 it, do something like that. Be proactive. My only concern is that I hope that after you run an Inuchio dungeon, it doesn't put you back on channel 1, because that would be gross. And I didn't get to check earlier if that is the case or not. Someone's gonna be like, Oro just wants to show this loading screen all the time. That's why he's changing all these channels. You know, that's all he wants. But yeah, like this video is really just going out as you you know, just a little placeholder for. I know not everyone's gonna watch the 4-hour stream we did this morning or the 2-hour stream we did after, and try to figure everything out. I just want to put this out clear as day. You know, where to go to do what needs to be done. Hey Mao, how you doing? So I'll do Crunch Island. What is Crunch? I have energy. Okay. Crunch is the Fox and the Hound, the Fox and the Tanuki. I hope they fix the OC campaign issue. I got a message them about that. I was at work, so I didn't really get a chance to. Alright, so here I am with Coming Soon. Her name's Inuchio, but they put Coming Soon. It's kind of funny. Also, just for reference, I was told that drop boosts do not affect these dungeons. I've had people use them, and they notice no visible difference in using them or not. So, save your drop boosts for things that matter, I guess. I think next update might be more important, or whatever else you're doing. These little egg thingies are important to break because they give you like 3 eggs instead of 1 per drop. Something like that. They don't take much to kill, but they're what they are. I think you can afford to switch early if you want to, and just like fill up. Or not fill up, but you can just like play around with Inuchio. Go a little faster in the dungeon. When you want to speedrun this stuff, it's probably best to do it the old, like, what's her name? Ho-Ho way. Where you just like go through the dungeon, switch to Ho-Oh, fill up on the last guy, then go to the boss. That was the fastest way we had gone about it. Because she will do enhanced damage. She'll probably carry you through half this stuff. Doesn't have as much stamina as I thought he would. Oh, can she just like curse teleport the whole dungeon? Oh, that's cool. This is totally not an optimized run. I have no idea how to play as her. You can just spam Dance of Rebellion, I think. Just throw out some stuff, area clear. But at this point, I probably killed way too many enemies. I'm not going to be full. I Mick fucked up. I wasn't expecting it to, like, do that. So, that guy there, he's weak to rain and takes decent damage from dark and lightning. I do shit damage. Yeah, the coming soon is really funny. Alright, so we took him down, we filled up, that's great. But for that guy there, you're gonna need, like I said, rain, dark, maybe a little bit of lightning. And I know impact works as well. The premiums are bugged right now, Fabe. I should have said something when you said something at the start of the chat. But right now, the OC campaign is bugged. They're gonna give you tickets that can't be used, and we need to talk to them about that. I put in like $100 and I tested it because I know Raylan tested the $50, so I wanted to test the $100 and they're giving us bogus tickets. So how fast can she just take these guys out? I have no idea. She does okay. Yeah. I have them too. Yeah, we gotta do that. I've been at work all day, so I haven't had a chance to. That's got big range. So that's generally how you'd get through that. Like I said, not an optimized run, but generally the approach. Like if the mobs give you a little bit of pause throughout the run, you could, like I said, just change an Inochiyo, get through the most of it, and then defeat Tantuki and fill up on him. Or if you're perfectly comfortable without really worry of it, just go through as normal. And as I said, from here, but that's a problem. This is a huge, huge problem, okay? When you... Oh my god, that's horrible. You can't just spam it. You have to, every run of Inochiyo, you have to go back to the summer grounds? Are we serious? Oh my god. Holy fuck. That is horrible. We're gonna be DCing left and right. The event's fine, but it's gonna fucking... But for the Inochiyo stuff, it's actually horrendous. You have to go through a whole loading screen to a main area to go back to the area, and then it takes you to the other area. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad. And you have to do this 50 times just for normal? Oh my god, this is gonna take like an hour of your day. Yeah, you have to go to the, not really a quest, but you have to go to the summer festival area. Talk to this guy in the train in Onigashima. Oh my god, and it put me back on channel 1. Oh my god. That's so bad. Oh, Ho's over here. I was looking at the other people. Oh my god. Okay, now I gotta do Jabber Island in Inochiyo. Oh my god. Oh. Really? That's a good pro tip. So if you click leave dungeon, so that's only if you go through the portal? Is that I'm gonna test that right now, Star. That's really good information. If that's true, that's fantastic. That's saving lives. We'll test that, because that's gonna push us over the top. Can you drink Moon King in this dungeon? Oh yeah. I guess it's been like a year for you guys, eh? There's no knowledge mags in this event. There's an exchange shop for items and vanguards and stuff to get. But apart from that, no knowledges and stuff. This dungeon here, I don't know how desirable it would be to switch into Inochiyo from the start. Because you still have to find room to fill up, and it's just Kaji. Oh, they came back? Really? But they will. You can't not say they won't. Like, if you want to extrapolate, like, where the game's going, the game is going to go in a direction in which if someone has played every single event ever released to its fruition, they, without having to excessively farm, will have Magatamas of every element at their disposal. A sword Tempest mag to sell? I might be able to make one, but not right now. A flame? He's dead? Okay, whatever. Oh, not something like a K-Mag? Yeah, because in my mind, it's like... Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like handout mags. As opposed to ones that just... hey, Scooby. As opposed to ones that people have to make, craft. I'm gonna fight this dude. Ow. Am I missing something? Why does she do no damage? Maybe it's the multi-hit, I don't know. Are those millions? Then that's good damage if those are millions. So like Grieving Thunder, Calamity Vacuum. Question is, are you invincible during this thing? That's not too bad. Grieving Thunder, into Vacuum, and then just spam Dance of Rebellion. Its cooldown is ridiculously low. Whoa! Hopefully you survive. I find the unit Inuchio's in is really bad. Like I tried today and it was awful. I'd forgotten what it was like to roll a unit with 4 vanguards in it. My god. It's downright depressing. You're right, I didn't. Because people distracted me. It's all your guys' fault. When did you get that? What free scroll? I want a free scroll. Oh wow, it's been a long time then. Oh yeah, scraps are good. Always gotta get scraps. Hey Pyro. We're just talking about how to get through this event as painlessly as possible. I wish your treatment the best of luck. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. We'll do it normal because it'll be quick. I don't want this video to be too long. Where's the summer event at? You gotta take the train in Onigashima. You're better than some people. But I actually, thinking about it, I find the fact that despite the trouble you're in, you enjoy onigiri. Enjoy the struggle. I don't think it restocks every day. Does it? The idol? Hmm. Can it reach from there? Oh my god. Yeah, it does, yeah. You think it does? I'd love to see it. Because mine just keeps saying sold out, sold out, sold out. Alright, we're gonna test this theory. Well, sure. Go for it, I'd watch. I know nothing of Genbu. Okay, so it's a theory. I do have a Discord. You can find it really easily if you go on YouTube and type Aurogiri Discord. Like, look that up and you'll find it. Like, there'll be a video and there'll be a link in the description. I've never been able to just get the link everywhere. So yeah, that worked. That did work. It takes you right back, and it put us on channel 2. Never have I been so easy. Yeah, I know, right, man? Hi, Hunter. Like, I put in 100 today and I got a Kieran, and I'm like, I have like 7 Kierans. But that worked. Not a problem, Fist. Hope to see you on there. So then we can just click on Jabber Island again and go straight to normal. And that's a great pro tip. Thanks, Star. Thank you. I think it's Star Zero Tachi. It's a good pro tip. You saved the day. Because I made this just wanting to help people find everything, but that's gonna help everything just work together. You got $2? I got 1 and a bunch of Yukatas and the Kieran. But like I'm not feeling rolling, man. I thought Inuchio was a 5-scroll Vanguard, she's like 9. I'm like, no. Oh yeah, the Inuchios are the best for wand, hands down. Can these find the enemy that I can't? They can. They missed. I think they can only home onto one enemy at a time. But they have like bright homing range. You can just throw this stuff. I want to see what her spear looks like, to be honest. Like her spear mode, I want to know. But at the same time, I don't plan on rolling her unit. It's just too full of 4 things and you need 9. I'm like, no. And I already did the discount one and I got nothing from it. Like 1 Vanguard I already had. Edo Queen? Cool. Like, I think aesthetically, she's one of the most pleasing Vanguards to watch. Like, her moves, her skin, everything like that. Well, I think on one hand, you'd name something, like, you'd be Edo's Destroyer if you destroyed it, but if you're Edo's Queen, that means you rule it. That means you conquered it. Okay, so last thing to test, even though I don't... I don't doubt anyone, but just for video's sake, I'll run Crunch Island Inochio mode, and then I'll leave via... I walked out of that portal, didn't I? I walked out of that portal. I did walk out of that portal. But I'll leave by the leave dungeon and see if I stay underground. Hey, Whale. Just trying to help people out with this event, because it's going to take some getting used to hit leave dungeon every time. But I won't be streaming for long though. After I do this, that'll be the end of it. I'm actually really tired. Got up today, like I went to bed at like 3 or 4 last night, and I wasn't expecting an update, and I woke up at like 8 for the update. Like I woke up at 6, and then I like went back to sleep till 8 till it was done updating. So I had like a handful of hours of sleep last night. And then I did the whole update till about 3 in the afternoon, and then I went to work for 5. So Crunch Island, Inuchio, normal, because why not? What? Oh yeah, like updates, man. You do it, man. The JPPC update? Ooh, on normal, you can probably just R1 everything. Oh, Levi, yeah. Yeah. That's my goal now. I'm not rolling on anything that has more than like 3 vanguards in a unit. And I'm just saving up for Leviathan, to be honest. Like, I really plan on just setting aside like $50 every month for when we get Leviathan. It's my spirit animal. Because I personally, I feel really done rolling on units with too many vanguards in them. It's because they were listening to some Aurogiri and they said he wants a water dragon. Says he loves water dragon. We'll make 2 rain sublimes and then make a mount. You just got 4 king. Wow. Wait, did I kill the boss? Whatever. The second Kieran for today? Wow. Like, I would have been more mad if I would have got a Sasuke, to be honest. Well, it's not that I'm mad that I got them, I'm just mad that that's all I got. Back in my day, it was like $50 a scroll, flat. But it was also, you only needed 5 scrolls, and it was only 1 vanguard per unit. So if you put $50, you were getting something. That was it. Yeah, I think it's not that they're hopping in the water ball to control it. It's just that's where she puts you to keep you safe, and then you, like... But in a way, you do control it because your movements match her movements, and you do animations when she does animations. So maybe it is like a link, but I think it's really cool. I love it too. Look at this! I didn't do it. You have to hit leave dungeon, and this should take us back to the festival grounds. Oh no. Like, in between updates, I was playing other games. Like a lot of people, I think a lot of people are stretched thin. Like, it's all the energy is constricted by updates, and all our boosts are restricted to updates and whatnot. And people barely have that much free time, let's say. I mean, that's it for... I mean, don't fix what ain't broken. Don't take it from me, neither. I need that for when I'm doing things. Oh, his sword? Yeah. Sword or twin? Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's only like 5. I think there's only 5 mounts. There's what? Ifrit, Oguchi, Horse, Leviathan, and then the Brownie, and the robot. I don't know his name. Mighty Burn. Hound Dog, that's it. Yeah, but that's what you want. Like, but that was it. Ifrit became the standard. That's the thing. Like, whenever they make their mounts, their first mount, their first vanguard, their first support character, they become like a standard. Maybe not for the support character, but like they become a standard. Like, Ifrit has area room clearing yell and smash the ground to do a bunch of damage. Like, that becomes the standard. So basically, anything new they make that can't do that is bad, like by that standard. Like when Miyamoto came out, it's like Miyamoto can dash through the entire dungeon, hit everything while dashing, and throw Flash of Retribution and hit things from halfway across the screen and do millions of damage. Miyamoto became a standard for Vanguard, and like characters have to be held up to that standard. So like if they would have started, they could have started Vanguards straight with the Satan battle, the Lucifer battle, and we get Divine Possession, Venus, and Siegfried. And if they would have started with Venus and Siegfried in their current state, Vanguards would have been ass. Everyone would have been like, Venus is actually good, she can support, but whatever. And then it's like, Siegfried does like no damage. Like that would have been the worst, because then Vanguards would have been bad. But now Vanguards all have to compete with each other because of power creep. Like they can't just release a Siegfried today, he's gonna be shit. They gotta release things like Inochiyo, they gotta release things like Genbu, they gotta release things like Oda, Lancelot. Like they release them, but then they release things like Hideyoshi and Katsui, and they're like, meh. And, you know, so on and so forth. Even Ho-Oh to an extent. Like some Vanguards, they don't even make them OP, they just make them OP in their dungeon, namely Ho-Oh. And then you take her out, and she's like, hi, I can break Cat, but I'm okay. You know? That be how it be. Akane is broken. I think Akane is fun. I only have like 2 or 3 scroll Akane, but like Akane is so fun. $300 milli tick per click. I guess that's tick. I don't know. That's a lot of damage. Oh, you mean like in the dungeon? Like when you used Ho-Oh and Yogg? Oh, Zunko. Zunko. I don't know. I don't know what the video you're talking about. Fully Awaken? Man. Like, there's like a level. A battle between just pure luck and then pure money when it comes to the Vanguards with like umpteen scrolls. Or they're in a unit with like 7 other Vanguards. Like, that's some crazy stuff. Exactly. You know? And to those doctors and philanthropists that can afford to play Onigiri, good luck to them. I hope they have food in the fridge. I hope they have fire in the fireplace. The lights are on. Imagine spending so much in a game you can't even pay electricity, so it's all fruitless. There you go. Nadier's a good grind. Good trophy weapon. Oh. But alrighty guys, I think thanks for coming out, thanks for chatting. But I gotta get out of here. Don't want this video to be too long. 45 minutes is already quite lengthy, but we did uncover everything. And once again, thank you, Star, for sharing the leave dungeon option as opposed to just going through the portal. So that's fantastic. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend, farming, grinding, all that stuff. You know, updates going on. So peace out. I'm gonna finish off my Inochio runs and probably hit the bed. So remember, share the news. You know, if you have your friends, tell them to leave dungeon when doing the Inochios. Save a lot of time, save a lot of stress, and just we'll get through this stuff every day, and just it'll go better. Once again, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Share this around, and for sure, I'm probably gonna go on Twitter right after this, and I'm gonna comment on our update to Cybersep, and I'm going to say, hey, the OC campaign's broke, you're giving us this and these random tickets that don't work instead of the premiums we were promised. You should fix this, and you guys should just, like, you know, if you want this to be fixed, you should, like, mob it, and I'll comment, like, not the same thing like NPCs, but, you know, like it, comment, say your piece. It really helps just to give them that awareness of, hey, this shit's broken, fix this, we're giving you money, fucking fix it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do that on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you know, have at it. If you're on Facebook, send them a message. You can always just send a bug report on their website, whatever means possible. We got to reach out to them and let them know. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all real soon. Good luck on your farming.